You're watching Eyewitness News at 11 on WUTR.
New York opened a 2-year window for child abuse victims to file cases beyond the statute of limitations. Now, new legislation aims to leave that window open indefinitely. Capitol Correspondent Jamie DeLine tells us about what some legislators would like to accomplish once the session begins in the new year.
Assemblymember Linda Rosenthal is the sponsor of the Child Victims Act, which passed in 2019. The law provided a 2-year look-back window for those sexually abused as a child to sue their abuser.
We arbitrarily set the age at which you have to go to court to age 55 in a civil trial and 28 in a criminal.
She has authored a bill to make the legislation permanent by getting rid of the statute of limitations in New York.
You may not be ready to come forward, and so why should your reaching the age 55 dictate that your chance at justice in the courts is eliminated?
Roughly 11,000 lawsuits were filed under the Child Victims Act. Michael Polenberg, Safe Horizon Vice President of Government Affairs, supports the legislation, saying it could take decades for some victims to process the trauma.
Survivors need time to be able to understand what happened. Sexual abuse, I think, is quite unlike other kinds of crimes in that sense. There's pressure, there's shame, there's a lack of understanding about what the law is, and to be able to have the time they need to come forward and get the help they need, and especially be able to seek justice in a court.
Rosenthal will be trying to get this bill passed in the new legislative session, which begins in January. Reporting in Albany, I'm Jamie DeLine.